Welcome to the first video on my YouTube that I posted in a long time. Um, Thank everybody for tuning in and watching. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. I've been doing watching a lot of posts and watching a lot of women talk about a lot of things. One of the things that has really gotten my attention is the fact that a bunch of women keep talking about whether or not he's your man or what you should have to tell your man and things of that nature. Let me just be straightforward and direct and tell you, like, if you have to tell your man what you need, he probably is not your man. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you have to tell your man that this bill is behind, or if you got to tell your man that you need new tires, if you got to tell your man you can't afford to do this, if you got to keep telling him that, maybe he's just not your man. Maybe this is somebody you just sleeping with. Maybe this is somebody you just having sex with. But he's definitely not your man. The whole thing about your man is in tune to your needs. You and your man should have had conversations about what is going on in your life and what is taking place, to the point where you shouldn't have to call him like in a moment and be like, oh, guess what? My water cut off. Oh, guess what? My rent behind and I'm about to get evicted. Why would you have to, like, what man are you laying down with and giving all of your business to but ain't discussing your business with? Like, y'all have to stop doing that. Like, stop assuming that every man you sleeping with feel like he is your man. No, he don't feel a responsibility for you. When that man don't feel like he's responsible for you, then he's not your man. Or he shouldn't be the man that you want. The problem is some of y'all want a man, but y'all willing to accept any man. And y'all lay down, and as soon as y'all lay down with him, y'all assume that he is yours. Nah, he just had the sex and it was good, but it wasn't good enough for him to worry about what you had going on, what you were dealing with, what kind of things are taking place in your life, where you're lacking. He don't care. He's not sitting down discussing that with you. Nah, he's talking about the simple stuff. The stuff that has no significance but pays enough attention to you to lay down with you, sleep with you, and get up and go. So what you need to start doing is evaluating the men that you're laying down with. Why are you giving that man yourself and can't give him the things that are really important to you about, like, your needs and your desires? Ask yourself that. Why you can't tell him and say, look, check this out. This where I'm weak at, my money ain't right this month. This ain't, like, why are you in a situation with this dude? That's what I don't understand. And you want, if he's my man, he should know this. If he's your man, you're right, he should know that. He should be on top of that. He should be, like, it shouldn't have to be a thing where when you talking to your man, that if you say this is a need, that he go, I hope you get it. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't have to be in a situation when you tell your man, oh, this is what I need, that you have to wonder if he gonna come through. Nah, with your man, you supposed to know that however he gotta get it, he gonna come through for you. Right? But some of y'all are still dealing with a dude that you can't call on for a quarter and a pack of gum. Some of y'all are still laying down with men that when you in your dire straits, he can't come through. He'll come through and sit in the dark with you hoping he can smash. Well, it's already dark. I don't even have to set the mood. We gonna light a candle because our lights ain't on, but I'ma still smash. But girl, let me tell you about him. He's so stupid, girl. He came here and laid down with me even though it was dark. Man, you need to be slapped. You understand? Like, wake up. Wake up, sis. This ain't your dude. This should not be the dude that you're attracted to. Like, y'all got to start raising the standards and looking at the men y'all dealing with and really ask yourself, like, is this what I deserve? Is this all I want out of a man? Come on, man. Do better than that. You deserve so much more. When you get in a relationship, make sure that the man you have selected is the man who's going to come to your rescue. Like, that's the whole purpose. See that knight in shining armor thing? That's what that's all about. You know what I'm saying? Is he there when you need him? Can he come through in your time of need? That's the only man you should be talking about cuffing. You know what I'm saying? Like, if anything, that's the man you supposed to be worried about. Not these other men. These other men, they falling in and you giving them the same thing you would give your real man. Nah. Y'all have to do so much better. The whole thing is, at the end of the day, when you start getting in these situations, you got to ask yourself, do you really need another child in your household? Like, are you trying to raise another man? You know what I'm saying? Man, don't do that to yourself. Don't put yourself in a position where you're going to turn around and watch your daughter deal with a man like this, or you're going to watch your son be a man like that. Don't do it to yourself. You creating the example, but the crazy part is some of y'all are looking at women in the same situation, and it's so crazy because y'all are envying them. Oh, girl, I wish I had a man like that. You don't know that man is not a man. All she got is somebody laying up there giving her sex. You can get that anywhere. You can get that anywhere. So ask yourself, what do you really want? Do you just want a sex mate? Get him anywhere. You just want somebody who gonna come in, lay up on you, and give you heartache and headache? Get that anywhere. But if you want a man, your standards have to be higher. Your whole conversation piece has to be different. When you sit down and you talking to them, you gotta let them know exactly where you stand, man. Look, this is what I need from you. If you can't give it to me, man, go ahead and hit the door. Or take your time and get to know that person and see if they're capable of giving it to you. And if they're not, no harm, no foul. Get out their way. But as women, I implore you, I'm asking you, I'm begging you, man, put yourself in a position where you are no longer going to lay down with a man who can't give you what you need internally and forget all that. Oh, can he buy me a bag? Can he pay a bill? Because anybody could do that. It don't take a man to pay a bill. A little boy can get a job and pay a bill. That's nothing. Can he provide your emotional needs? Can he be there when you really need him? When you really need to lay your burdens on somebody, can he be there? When you need that extra push, when you got something going on and you need somebody to help you through this time and guide you and give you some encouragement, can he be that person? See, that's the thing. Like, we are looking for people to provide us with all of the wrong things. We're looking for people who are going to provide us with the simple stuff that we can get anywhere. But that person who's going to be there when it all hit the fan and everything is rough, that's a whole different ball game. So I'm just telling y'all, if y'all really, really want a man, right, you have to make sure that when you go to the table, you making sure that man is a man. You give him an opportunity to prove to you that that is what he is before you make him yours. You understand what I'm saying? It's not that difficult. It's really not that difficult. It just takes a little patience. But if you don't have that patience, you know what you're going to end up with. Disappointment. Like, it's up to you. Like, I can't tell y'all what to do. I can give you some advice, but I can't make you take it. But I promise you, the way you're doing it, ask yourself, are you getting what you want? Ask yourself, are you getting what you need? I can't speak for nobody else. And I'm going to tell you, I watched it happen over and over again. I keep watching women get into these situations, and when the stuff hits the fan, everybody on some, but I thought he was. How did you think that when as soon as you met him, you slept with him and he had to bring nothing to the table? He had to do nothing to prove to you who he was. Or he stayed fresh. He had a nice car. He keep his kids nice. You ain't his kid. You're not his responsibility. And guess what he's taking for you? No responsibility. So in part, but my whole thing is, just because he's willing to sleep with you, that don't mean he's your man. Just because he's willing to lay down with you, yeah, he'll come and visit. He's your sex mate, but he ain't your man.